So I like big pot soup and so. Roadside soup and so. What's up, kitchen gangers? How y'all doing? Welcome to Moya Moy's kitchen, where cooking is love made edible. So for today, we're going to have the official introduction of Moya Moy's kitchen. So I did not do that in the beginning, but here I asked you guys are going to ask me some question and we're going to answer it and tell you more about Moya Moy's kitchen. So stay tuned.
So these questions are from the various platforms: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube.
Yeah.
But we won't be asking the questions from in any particular order, you know.
So let's go, guys. Question number 1. How did you guys meet? Where are you from? And how many years is your friendship?
Okay, so guys, this friendship is like forever. It's been forever. I've known Lamoya most of my life.
Yes.
More than half of my life, yeah. We grew up in adjoining communities or churches, were sister churches, and we just knew each other. Family know each other, all of that. Yes.
Went to the same high school.
Yeah, all of that. We're from Manchester, by the way.
Yes,
that's one of the questions.
Number 2.
Question number 2 is: are you in school? What's your profession?
So I am a teacher, a trained teacher by profession. I went to the Michael University College. I studied family and consumer management, which is teaching food and nutrition, clothing and textile, home and family management. So yes, that's my profession.
Okay, I'm currently in school and I'm majoring in marketing. If you could go anywhere in the world to eat, where would it be and why?
For me, I would want to go to Africa. Take me to Africa. Oh. The reason for that, I have not fully experienced the African cuisine and I would like to experience that. In Jamaica you have a wide range of different cuisine, but I have never really, you understand, have any African cuisine. So that's my reason for choosing Africa.
Okay, I've never thought about this before because really and truly I'm not into food like that.
Yeah.
As I said before, I'm here on this hop with Lamoya and stuff. So I'd like to go to Paris, and it's just because I want to go to Paris, so I just have anything there.
Yeah. What's your favorite restaurant experience so far? Now for me, the last restaurant hop would be my favorite so far, which is Pelican Bar. So we went to Pelican Bar. Reason for that, it was very different. It was a whole new experience for me. I've never had such an experience, and it was just the life lessons that was learned on that journey made it my favorite so far.
So most of the restaurants that we've been to, it was a good experience. Like the food was good and all, but for the experience especially, it was the last hub for me as well.
Yeah.
So Pelican Bar, the vibe, the day, everything just was
it was good.
Question:
are you married? Are you single? If you're lucky, then you should have put a ring on. I'm married, guys. I am a married woman, big married woman, or a little married woman.
Okay.
So I'm married. Yes.
Okay. What is your ultimate goal in producing these travel vlogs?
So the ultimate goal, basically starting the restaurant hop was just an idea that we have shared together, and we never necessarily have any pinpoint goal like say, oh, I want to achieve this or whatever, but I'm looking and getting the support. I want to travel different parts and showcase different parts of our tiny beautiful island Jamaica, just to show another side of the food that we can eat and different places, just having the travel experience. And the ultimate goal is to travel across the world to try different cuisine and stuff like that. So yeah.
Alrighty, what made you start YouTube and what have you learned from it?
Alright, so people, during this whole quarantine thing and stuff like that, I decided that I'm going to start YouTube. Persons have always been asking me to share my recipes and asking me to share my different ways in which I prepare meals and stuff through videos, and I'm like, all right, then why I did not have the time because of work and different engagements that I would have. So during quarantine time, I decided that I'm going to launch my YouTube channel, and I'm going to put different recipes and how do I prepare my meals at home. And I think it was very good. What have I learned? That expect the unexpected. Yeah.
Right. Alrighty. What inspired you to do this?
What inspired me to do YouTube? I think just being at home, wanted to do something different.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And maybe this person is referring to the hub as well.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Go
you
ahead.
can, as you know, she has the food channel, and he needed something different, new content. This is something that Lamoya and I would have been doing like outside of YouTube, like just meet up on a regular day and eat something. So one day out of the blues, we just say, okay, then let us just
Vlog
do a video. Yeah.
experience.
And you guys appreciate it, and we're now here for you guys.
Yourself.
Do you value in connecting and collaboration with other YouTubers for growth?
I totally believe that. I think there is always room for improvement, and there's always room for growth. So having experienced collaboration, I realized that for some persons it might work, for some it might not work. So it has its pros and its cons. So yeah.
I mean, it gives you the grounds for persons to come, see if they like what your content,
you're offering,
and
yeah.
they will stay and subscribe if they want, and they will go if they're not too fond of it. What keeps you going? Your number one motivation?
I would say my family, my immediate family. I think that's one of my number one motivation that keeps me going. Yeah.
Drop 3 tips for new YouTubers.
Okay, people, if you're new over that platform, yeah, so number 1, you must be consistent. People, so before this, I struggled in that department of being consistent. I will start doing something with hair, and then by 2 weeks after that, I'm out of hair. Face, skin, routine, and all these things. So I wasn't consistent, and I realized when I came on YouTube, there is an ultimate goal of wanting to get enough subscribers where you open the market to, getting an income. So why not build and grow with this platform? So the number one lesson or tip that I would give is, number 1, be consistent. Number 2, be yourself, but no try make up and be very original. Don't try to copy somebody else, because what works for somebody might not work for you. So be very creative. Also, you must be creative. Do something that somebody else, well, it go with being yourself too, you understand? So that's my 3 tips: creativity, being yourself, and also consistency. So the next question is, when will Renee start a YouTube channel? When?
Guys, it is in the conceptualization stage, my sister and I. Another question that came about in the questions,
if we're twins.
If I'm a twin,
yeah.
I'm not a twin, but I have a sister that we're pretty close in looks and age and all of that. So you can head on over to Life of Renee and Shanae and subscribe from now for good content coming soon.
Okay.
Okay.
What's your favorite food? People, I don't necessarily have a favorite food per se, but I love soup. Big up to all of the soup people, the man. So big up itself.
She just had that.
I love.
She just had that, and it's not after food.
I love soup. And it's so interesting that I don't cook soup at home. I like people soup. I like so roadside soup and so. But I would say probably that's my favorite. But otherwise, nah, I don't really have a favorite food per se.
Likewise, guys, I don't have a favorite food. Sorry to disappoint y'all. Like, I will eat most things, not everything. Sometimes I'm a picky eater, as it relates to how often I eat, because sometimes it's just one meal for the day,
exactly.
and stuff like that. So I don't necessarily have a favorite food, but there's authentic Jamaican food, like your white rice and curried goat and them something that hit different, you know, a different spot, but I wouldn't say favorite.
We aren't really foodies, but it's so interesting that once you see us, we're having food.
Yeah, we're somewhere having food.
Yes.
But that is just the peak in our friendship. That's where we, you know, we can sit and talk and yeah,
that's so true.
Over food. A little bit of food. Sometimes we even share the one.
Exactly, the one.
Yeah, honestly, this hop is why we're like, we have to buy 2 separate meals just so you guys can have an idea of
variations. Yeah.
So most times we just buy one thing and just sit over that and share it. How do you ladies maintain your friendship?
Alright, communication is key in every single friendship, relationship, at work, whatever it might be. Communication is very important, and I think that is how we have maintained our friendship. And people, what you might not know is that, one, I don't talk to Renee every single day. We don't, and this has been
not to cut you. So it is not, the importance is not the frequency,
right?
But it is communicating the right thing at the right time.
At the right time, and also, so we don't talk every day, and this has been the most we have been around each other since we're doing this restaurant hop. Honestly, so we usually do our different meetup and stuff like that to bond and eat our food, but otherwise, Renee and I, that's how we really maintain our friendship. For me, communication.
As for me, with Lamoya, as she said, we don't have to communicate frequently, but if it is, she knows when to give me my break and I know when to give her her break or space, then to say, because in truth and in fact, we are different individuals, we have different lives, we have a lot to do and whatever. So, but it's always like, once we meet up, it just continues from where we left off.
So true.
So it is just like that.
Yeah. So you are a Myconian. Yes, I went to the Myco.
What do you teach?
What do I teach? So as I mentioned before, I teach family and consumer management, food and nutrition, clothing and textiles. So yeah. Big up to the Myconians, them out there. Big up to all of the teachers, especially during this time. Teachers, big up on yourself. And so I respect this noble profession. Big up to all the teachers. Marketers, okay, but yeah, teachers, big up for this.
We're here for the money. We're all important. This work cannot revolve without everybody's input.
That's so true.
So I won't argue that.
But then we make all other professions possible. We teachers make all other professions possible. So
you have a point, but still, this world, everybody in this world, you have a purpose. You have a space. So whatever it is that you're doing, you're important. Teachers are more important than nobody.
That word coming right there.
We are all important people. If you could give your 16-year-old self any tips or advice or word of wisdom, what would it be?
Alright. Be yourself. Trust the process of life. Everything takes time. And my process will be different from somebody else's process. And time, don't put any time limit on whatever you're supposed to achieve in life, none at all, because all our process is very different. So trust the process and accept the progress on this journey called life.
My 16-year-old self, I just look her in the face and I say, Renee, enjoy your journey. Like, that's just simply it. And you have to enjoy it in regards to what is good for you. Whatever is the best for you, you just do your thing. Go on through, girl.
Got you. Goodie.
How's your faith journey and your mental space?
So how has my faith journey been, and how is my mental health? Honestly, mentally, I think I am doing well. Spiritually, my faith journey, it has its ups and downs. It is not perfect. It has not been a perfect journey. I have faltered and fall along the way, but trust me, with understanding and having different experiences in life, I have learned that at the end of the day, the relationship that you have with Christ, that is the most important thing. Because if I have church people, we might not go to church. If I have my friends them and different situations that I might get myself in and stuff like that, it might not push me wanting to be a Christian at time, but at the end of the day, having the they're nice. But the relationship that you have with Christ, that is the most important part of life, my faith journey.
Yeah. It is a learning process for me. I'm this kind of person. People think I'm stubborn, but I just want to learn and know for myself. As in, I can see an example, but I want to be able to experience and know that, okay, this is the right thing, and you know what is best for me. Yeah. So my faith journey is just about learning, like going through the different avenues, the different areas, and just basically just finding the bits and pieces that can make Renee a better person as I go along. As for my mental space, my mental health, I don't let anyone mess with that. Like, I try to stay as strong as possible. It doesn't matter what I'm going through. I'll go through for a moment, and I'll just try to find some kind of encouragement in it. I don't try to stay in any state at all. Yeah, so I try to stay as strong as possible. I could be home in a depressed mood, and Lamoya comes on, and it just changes. Like, I don't sit on it, and it is going to affect us enjoying the moment. As soon as another moment comes, I just learn to appreciate that. So mentally, I think I am a strong person. Of course, I'm going to go through stuff where, you know, as humans, you fret and you worry and you want your little phases, but I don't stay in in that place. And also, mentally, I don't allow everyone in my space. I'm not being selfish, to be very honest. I've just seen where persons are just so concerned with what everyone thinks and what they're doing best for everyone. I try to be me. If I fall and you don't like it, it is for Renee to grow. It's for Renee to see it and grow. So I don't allow anyone. I just reserve a part of my mental space for myself. Well, I heard that on, it was a Simsoul session not Simsoul, the Yendi. Yendi's thing, and Lisa Hannah, she said that you should always reserve a part of you that
for yourself,
nobody else has access to. And for years, I think I've been doing that, like, to be honest. And when she said it, is like I was able to identify that this is what I'm doing. Because honestly, not everyone deserves to be in your truth. We're not being hard, we're not being selfish, but you have to reserve that side that only you have access to, and only you can affect that side of you. So that's what I've been doing on my journey, and this is why I'm just like this.
And I think for our last question, do you guys have a restaurant, or you're just going around doing stuff? Yes, guys, we just have to do stuff. I don't have a restaurant. That's a dream, to have a Moya Moy's kitchen in like every parish. Why not? You know, that's the ultimate goal too. But yes, that's all the questions that we have for you guys.
Just to add, your question is, do you guys have a restaurant? Well, this is Lamoya, and Lamoya, she doesn't have a restaurant, but ideas are coming about, and soon she'll be having her pop-up shop where you guys can get, like, if you see any meal on the channel that you like, you can just contact her and she will prepare it for you. I'm sure that you guys would like to support that. So yeah, the dreams are coming alive for Moya Moy's kitchen.
Yes.
Get too hot, fist up in a one spot.
Walk out, make everybody see your body.
And when you make them
No, that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for joining until the end. Big up your nice, clean self. And, you know, I love the support that we have been getting on this journey. So, guys, if you have not done so, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Spam up the comment section and so tell us what is happening. How do you feel? Where next you want us to go? Just tell us. Talk to it. And, yeah. Until then, goodbye.